Aloha! Welcome to paradise. Aiea, Hawaii, just outside of Honolulu and home of the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. A tremendous setting and a spectacular game that we have in store. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a team fresh and ready to go off a bye week, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow. Line gets set, first down. On the move, it's Sims. Pick. A 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Running back, because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback will audible. On second down, looking to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, look out! The 20, 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hawaii! Start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple of throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll bring it out. It's Leonard. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the Navy Midshipmen offense comes out and they'll try to put together their first drive of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They they are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Second down.
Second down coming up. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. To throw, it's Horvat. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They'll go to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Second down coming up.
Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run the option. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication is going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Second down coming up.
He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Warrior! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
It's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kennesaw State is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, we'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Goes to the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Running back goes in motion on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Picks up 1.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Fakes the grab on the left. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that, up 2 touchdowns.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. They've been up and down the field so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game.
Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And, guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. They'll try the run. The Rainbow Warriors get it past the sticks.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. So after the first down run, here's 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Oh, what a move to get open. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors have moved it inside the 20. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Power football with the run. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Hawaii! Reeled it in and just made the house call. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Horvath. Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He gets it away from his own end zone. He gets a block. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll start this drive firing. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Second down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. A strike downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They'll immediately call timeout.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Makes one man miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. They'll try to add another to their lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of what...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? Looking to throw, it's Horvath. They're bringing heat. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. He makes the catch. Nothing but green ahead. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to pass. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going to the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw it. Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Using the quick game.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wide open downfield. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Hawaii! And the route is on. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hodges. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Running backs on either side of the quarterback.
42, Spider.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. The back goes in motion. The option look. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Now on the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Back to throw, it's Horvath. He's got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Give to the fullback. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. On the move at the 30. An explosive play to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the 4th quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Handoff to the fullback. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. There is no point in a field goal here, so the offense stays on the field on fourth down. He'll ride his man on the option. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. This offense starts deep in a hole. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Hit the afterburners, kid. Touchdown, Warriors! And the stomping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 4 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You gotta love a defense that just is flying around and having fun. That's what these guys look like, right? All game long, everything has gone their way. And here we are early in the fourth quarter, and they are still bringing their A game, getting a sack on that last one.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Woodson. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass intercepted. Puts him in the spinner, still running. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He was hoping for something a little more dire. Get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Chapman. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that,
and they get the sack right out of the gate.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
Fires toward the target. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He makes the connection. Now that's there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. The give as they work on that clock. Nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Give to the single back. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, and this offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in 1st downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run, pass, so much balance. This offense is so good.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Line is set on 3rd down. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made